So I have his wallet, and I have the other people saying car, and I have in the car.
Okay. Close the door.
Please let me listen.
No,
I don't know what happened. I want to listen.
I am your mother, and I am not allowing you to speak to him until I am done speaking to him.
Okay.
And that is it. Don't open this door again.
Come.
Come on! What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow!
What it do, nephew? It's your Uncle Lou, and I'm coming at you with some that I hope you don't gotta go through. Now, this one is gonna be a video coming from Body Cam Edition. The moment she realized her son was involved in the Red Room, man. Let's see what this one talking about, son. Make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm, man. Uncle Lou, make sure you share the video with somebody next to you. And then make sure you hit that subscription and noti bell. Because Nisi, I'm on the way to 10K in 2025. Can't you tell? Now, without further ado, it's your Uncle Lou.
What happened?
In a car crash, perhaps?
No?
Sure?
Yeah.
Do you know how he got his arm
You breathing
injured?
hard.
I have no idea how.
On the night of July 12th, 2024, officers responded to reports of a stolen vehicle seen driving through the area. The vehicle was spotted, and an attempt was made to conduct a traffic stop, but the driver, a 16-year-old, initiated a high-speed pursuit. The chase spanned multiple streets and reached speeds of over 80 miles per hour. Tragically, the pursuit ended in a collision, resulting in severe injury to the driver of the vehicle that was hit. Following the crash, the driver fled the scene on foot, leaving behind his injured passenger.
That's terrible. Oh, man.
Hey, hands up, hands up.
Hey.
Can you stand up?
Oh, man.
I can't move. Okay. No, I can't, boy. Hurry. We need to move you away from the car. I can't. We need to move you away from the car. I can't move.
Is that it?
Gosh.
Oh, gosh, shit. Please, my phone's in there. I need it.
You're worried about your phone?
Leave it fire alone.
Oh, my leg's
Let's get
broken.
behind this
It's
wall,
broken.
guys.
I know it's broken. I can't walk on it. Come on. Ow.
Was anybody else in your car?
No.
What do you mean you don't know?
I can't think. Ow, please. Was anyone else in the car? I can't remember.
Our suspect occupant doesn't know if anybody else is in the vehicle.
That's crazy.
Your phone's not important right now.
Literally.
Kick your leg out straight. Sit down flat.
Ow. I can't.
Sit up.
Ow. No, please.
Do you have any ammunition in that car?
What does that mean?
Do you have any bullets in that car?
No. Ow.
Because if that fire hit it.
Please, my leg is broken. I really cannot stand up.
You want to go on the pat surgery?
Yeah.
Alright, I need to go secure my car.
Are you bleeding from anywhere, or is it just your leg? No, it's my leg. I can't walk. How old are you? 14.
Wow.
What the fuck are you doing driving around stolen cars? 14.
Drive me. If you weren't driving, who was?
Kids, man.
Is there another person in the car?
I can't think. If I was in charge.
Were you in the car by yourself?
No.
Who else is in the car?
Someone was driving.
I need to know if they're in the car burning alive right
I
now.
don't think they are.
We don't know. We need you to tell us if someone else is driving.
1357. According to the suspect we have detained over here, someone else may have been driving and they still be in the car. You folks watched what happened?
Well, they stole my car yesterday, and I did that.
Oh, you were the folks? Okay. Out of Kent? Oh, okay. This is your car.
Yeah,
man.
that's my car, the one over there.
Okay.
That
Did you happen to
sucks.
see how many people were in the car?
When I saw it was 3 persons.
You saw 3 people?
Yeah, I saw 3 people. It was I think it was
The apartments where they park, once get off there.
Okay, but when you were following us, or when one of my partners was following, you were flying. Were there still 3 in the car?
It was 3 in the car, and then one get off on those apartments.
No, I'm talking about now.
It
like,
was
2.
2.
Right before this crash.
Yes, it was 2. And it was, I think I saw, que iba manejando Moreno. Yeah, I think the one who was driving, it was like African American.
Okay. So you were confident, 100% sure you saw 2 people in that car before this is like. I'm not talking about he dropped off 2 people. He dropped off 1.
He dropped off 1.
Okay, and then 2.
It was 1 behind, and it was 2 in front.
What do you mean 2 in front?
And 1 behind.
So supposedly right now is 2 people over there.
No.
I don't know. Did they got someone over there on my car?
Hold on.
We can't help your friend if you don't tell us.
Well, that car's over with.
Was it name? What's his like?
Brown skin with curly hair.
Huh?
Brown skin with curly hair.
How old is
14.
suspect driver may be named?
Kids. Wow, they're both 14. 13?
So where did you called saying you saw your car. Where were you at when you called?
I was in my house. Did you get someone in my car?
We got one. We got one. We weren't able to see
What
the
is
second.
a racist? Do you know?
I don't know. Right now we're investigating that, ma'am. We're also caring for this guy who was.
I know.
Okay. I understand about your car. That sucks. That's what happened. But
you know what?
the priority is right now on him. Right
Yeah,
now.
I understand that, and I feel bad.
I get help. Yeah, they're coming.
They're working on the person in the car you guys ran into first because you almost killed him.
And is that guy alive?
I don't know. I don't know, ma'am. Right now we're investigating all this. Okay. Don't worry about it. I want to hear what happens from your side of the story and like
This whole thing is
see what's
tragic.
happening. Okay, for the 3 people, can you describe who was the driver?
I think what I see, the driver looks like African American.
Okay.
And I didn't see the other 2.
African American, male, female.
Man. It
And
was yeah.
okay, can you describe more about him? Like, like his hair, did you see any piercings, see any like facial hair, anything?
I don't remember. I was focused on my car.
You focused on your car. You saw him.
And I was looking on the plates on my car to make sure it was my car.
Okay. And then you saw another person, a passenger, but you don't know.
I don't know. And I saw one on the back.
You saw one in the back. You don't know what it looks like.
No.
Okay. All right. And then so you followed it out of your street, and then you guys started chasing after it, right? Which don't do that ever again if that ever occurs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ma'am, that's dangerous. This is what happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I call.
decide,
I call not emergency.
Yeah, don't just call emergency. It goes to the same people.
Yeah, and then told me if you sell your car again, just call 911.
Yes, do not pursue. Do not do what you just did because that could be what happens to you, right?
It could have been worse.
What was he wearing? Black sweats, white shirt?
Yeah.
He's gone.
That's what Dale said. I would check with Dale.
He went, where did he go?
I don't know. I wasn't looking. I was trying to get out the car and I couldn't walk. I fell to the ground.
When you saw him get out of the car.
I didn't see him get out the car.
Okay. What was he wearing? Black sweats, white shirt. 4-5. The outstanding suspect is wearing black sweatpants and a white t-shirt. Possibly that way? Huh? I was told you have a DOT?
I don't know. So when this crashed out, I was all the way back.
Where's Lion?
The only one that may have seen it was Lion, but there was so much dirt and debris kicked up around this car, there was no way to see it.
Lion is set aside.
Would he be able to get a start smell without fire spraying?
We're just going to check on the other side of the wall, make sure
Okay.
it didn't fly over.
We'll go check that way, behind the bushes, target area. Do you want to do a track?
Can you with the...
That's the thing is I don't have a start point really because the car's all burned up. We don't know which way he went.
At this
I'm
point,
assuming,
Just an area check.
Yeah.
Did he
Officers
really get
began
away for a
searching
day?
for the 16-year-old driver.
16.
They focused their efforts on nearby yards and areas where the suspect was believed to have gone. During the search, a resident reported seeing someone in their backyard shortly after the crash. Officers thoroughly investigated the area based on this lead, but were still unable to locate the suspect. Tragically, the driver of the other vehicle involved in the collision did not survive. He sustained severe head trauma and was pronounced to have no brain activity shortly after arriving at the hospital.
That's crazy.
Following this devastating prognosis, his family made the difficult decision to remove him from life support. Further investigation revealed that there were 4 individuals inside the stolen vehicle at the time of the crash. This included the 16-year-old driver who fled the scene, the 14-year-old female on site with a broken leg, and 2 other passengers who were also injured but fled along with the driver.
That's crazy.
All of the passengers were eventually identified, and by the time they were, the driver of the stolen vehicle was already in custody for stealing another vehicle shortly after this incident.
What?
Officers visited the homes of the passengers to complete their investigation.
Buddy! Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Good?
I'm Officer Baby Camp Police.
Yeah?
Hi, are you Mom?
I am. What's up?
Hi, I'm Officer Baby Camp Police. Just so you know, my body camera's on. So
Okay.
I'm here to talk. Probably has to do with his injury potentially, but a little incident he was involved in July.
What happened?
What's the date?
In a car crash, perhaps?
No?
Sure.
Yeah.
Can you go?
Actually?
Can you go in the house, please?
What?
Okay.
Sorry?
It's literally a month later.
How he got his arm injured?
I have no idea how he got his arm injured.
Okay. So in July 12th, there was a crash. You may have seen it on the news, where one of his friends was driving and they hit and killed somebody. There were 4 other people in the car. His wallet is in that car. And
Close the door, please.
I'm confused. I want to listen.
No, I want you to close the door.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, he know he cracked. He know he's done.
His wallet was in the car.
Okay.
It was a stolen car. So just so we're straight up, 100%, nothing for you to stress and worry about. I'm not looking at him as a suspect in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Strictly just a witness. It's the same thing we're talking with to all the other kids that were in the car.
Okay.
You know Treyu or Trey, his friend?
I have no idea.
Okay.
No.
But he's a guy who's chronically been stealing cars, and his parents were trying to control him. As soon as he would get off juvenile detention, he would immediately go steal one. In this case, he took off from the police, going like 100 miles an hour, and hit and killed another guy. Everybody took off and ran except for one gal whose leg was broken in the car, who was one of their friends as well. So the person we've charged.
Does she know this already?
And we're just talking to the other kids just to make sure all the stories match up, and they're strictly just witnesses. That's the only reason I want to talk to him. So I have his wallet, and I have the other people saying car, and I have in the car.
Okay. Close the door.
Please let me listen.
No,
I don't know what happened. I want to listen.
I am your mother, and I am not allowing you to speak to him until I am done speaking to him.
Okay.
And that is it. Don't open this door again.
This is crazy.
That will make you more comfortable.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. Great on his mom. Great on his mom. Like, she is handling it how I feel like a parent really should handle this.
So I'm not going to allow him to speak to you unless I know for sure that he's not in trouble.
So
if he is in trouble at all whatsoever and being questioned, first of all, I'm a legal assistant, so I'm not being questioned to be possibly charged with a crime. He is not going to be spoken to without an attorney present.
Correct. So
she got her shit in order.
I want this recorded.
The camera's on. It's recording. I've told you straight up. He's just a witness. It's the same thing I told the other ones. By law, as a juvenile, if I was looking at him to be interviewed as a suspect, he would have to have an attorney before he could ever even talk to me.
Okay.
Even if you said nope, he has to talk to you, mom and dad's permission. It wouldn't matter. By law, he'd have to have an attorney.
Okay, this is good for me to know because I will tell you that his hand was broken on July 13th. So
the crash happened early morning, just after midnight on July 13th.
And at like about 2 in the morning, he came running in my room saying he punched the wall.
Yeah, no.
I did not believe him.
So he's very, very lucky that it's just that, because I've already downloaded the car and everything. They were doing 104 miles an hour when they hit the other guy.
Wow.
You have no idea. Okay, I am so upset right now because you have no clue how many times I have spoken to my children about how stupid, dumb decisions like this could ruin and affect...
Dude, you're going to get in so much trouble if you don't stay inside till mom's ready for you.
Okay. The rest of their lives.
He really don't listen.
And this could literally be a murder charge.
Well, actually, just again, so we're all on the same page, it was filed as vehicular homicide, 2 counts of assault, potentially 3 because he's injured from that collision. The other 2 are victims as well, so he's potentially another victim. So this would be potentially 3 counts of vehicular assault, the eluding, but the prosecutors actually upgraded it to murder too. And they have charging him as an adult.
His friend,
yes.
correct? And, okay, so I did see this on the news. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
now you've seen it
so
on
everybody else has already talked, and again, strictly witness, it's all on camera. If I was going to be charging him, he would have to have an attorney present. I'm just looking for him as a witness and potential victim is what I suspect.
And you want to speak to him right now? Or
if that's okay, yeah.
Okay, can I go talk to him first?
Sure, absolutely.
She's going to coach him. She coached him
I would
up.
have it no other way.
Okay.
Okay.
He has been instructed to be completely honest.
Okay. Just to remind you, okay, the camera's on.
Yep.
And just to make mom and you 100% at ease here, okay? You are completely being looked at as just a witness here.
Okay.
And a potential victim if this injury is related to that, okay?
Okay.
It's all on body camera, so we
Okay.
can't try to be sneaky later, okay?
Yeah.
The questions
Just calm down,
yeah.
friend. Just
Yeah,
You're
like
not
he's-
gonna, when we're done, you're not going anywhere other than back inside with mom.
Okay.
But you have to be completely honest.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
I've already talked to pretty much everybody involved, plus witnesses, and so most of the questions I'm going to ask you, I already know the answer to.
Okay.
It's just a question to find out whether you're being willing to be honest. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, were you in the car, the stolen car?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where did you get picked up?
Over there. Over there.
Like,
right down the road.
By the
right
Kenwood
down the road.
Apartments, or?
No, right down the road. Literally right down at the entrance of the...
So like 108 and 224?
Yeah, no, at the entrance of this neighborhood.
Right, that's 108.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of car were you picked up in?
I don't know the car. Like, I
Just
don't...
describe it for me.
Gray?
Okay. Like
That's
a
all I
sedan?
know.
Like
Four-door.
Four
Yeah.
doors. Okay. You don't know what brand or anything like that?
No, sir.
Do you know what day this was?
What day did you say?
Well, the crash happened on the early morning of the 3rd.
I'm not laughing at the situation because this is a tragic situation. Somebody did end up losing their life. But I'm laughing at the scenario of if this was where he was going to get charged, he would have cooked himself right then and there. With the, what time did you say? Like, you're basically asking him, what date were you there for that crime?
What day did you say?
Well, the crash happened on the early morning of the 13th. So of July.
July 13th.
So I would imagine you probably got picked up in the afternoon or evening of the July 12th, if we're talking about the same time.
No, July 13th is when I did.
So it was in the morning that the accident happened, like 12
Yeah, it
p.m.
happened
at
just
night.
just after midnight, which is the 13th. So on the 12th evening of the 12th is when most people said they got picked up. But if you got picked up right before the collision, then so be it. But
I don't know the time. I don't know.
Was it late at night? Was it still evening, early?
It was late.
Okay. Who all was in the car? First of all, who was driving the car?
Trey.
And
I don't know the other people.
What's Trey's full
Really?
name?
I don't know his full name. I know is it Trayvon? Or Trey?
Why are you getting in a car?
A friend from school.
Which school?
Kentwood.
Okay. And he's in your class?
No, just a
No
friend
way.
that walks around in the hallways. I see him.
Okay. So you don't know who else was in the car? Any ideas?
Not their names. No.
Okay. Boys, girls?
I think it was all boys.
Not sure though.
No, I literally don't know them. I just know Trey. That's it.
All right. So you get picked up by Trey, and what happens?
We just were driving, and he got in a crash. Like, that's what happened.
Not you were just driving, but what were you just doing?
So again, I'm asking questions I know answers to. Okay? So we're just driving at some point, but at some point, did you guys notice the police behind you?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you know there were police?
The sirens.
And?
The lights.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what happened when Trey saw the lights?
His mom is gonna
He took off.
lose it
How
on
fast
it.
do you guys think you were going?
I don't know. Fast.
Okay. And what happened?
He crashed. That's all I know.
Do you know what he crashed into?
No. I didn't know anything else.
Okay. You didn't see what he hit?
Nope. I literally don't know.
So what happened after the crash?
I don't know.
No, don't lie. What did
I don't
you
know
do?
what happened.
Okay, so the car crashes,
Yes.
it comes to a stop, it starts to catch on fire.
Yes, sir.
You obviously didn't stick around and sit in the car. Where did you go?
I don't know where I went. I have no clue where I went.
Did you stay at the scene or
No.
did you leave?
No, sir.
So you ran away?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where we're getting at, okay? And then at one point, you got picked up by somebody or did you walk home? Or
I walked home.
Again, I'm asking questions I know answers to, so it's best that you're...
Oh, no, I got picked up by his dad. His dad, yep.
By whose dad?
Wow, that made him answer it a little different.
Trey's dad.
And how did you guys call Trey's dad?
My phone.
Correct answer. Okay. So you got picked up and where did you go after that? Where
Home.
did he take you?
Straight
Brought you
home.
here?
Yep.
Okay. I see you have a cast on your right arm.
Yep.
How did that happen?
The crash.
And is it broken or just sprained?
Broken in the hand, like split in half.
Okay. So you're really, really lucky because you were sitting in front and you guys hit that other car pretty much at the T. And I already know from downloading the car, you guys were doing 104 miles an hour when you hit that car. And I don't know if Mom told you, but that driver that you guys hit died. Okay, and Trey has now been charged as an adult with murder.
So I literally just told him he could be going to jail for the rest of his life just by being in that car. Do you understand me? Do you understand me?
And even if that part doesn't stick, you could be dead.
Yeah, I know. I don't. Honestly, I got out of that car and I didn't know how I only broke a hand. I thought I was literally dead. I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was dead.
Unfortunately, the person who had nothing to do with any of this is dead, right?
That's terrible, man.
So, if it's okay with Mom, what I would like to do is get a medical release so I can first figure out where you went to get the treatment so that I can get a copy of the
Medical Valley Center.
We went to Valley Medical Urgent Care, and then we went to Proliance Orthopedics at Valley to have it casted.
Okay. But initially
I
you
can
went...
sign it, if whatever.
Well, unfortunately, I'll have you, initial it, but unfortunately, once they're over 13, they won't accept it unless they sign it.
Okay.
So, I'll go grab that form if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
And are you willing to be a victim and witness for this case?
Sure.
Because I assume you don't want to be a suspect, right?
No, I don't.
And that's, again,
yeah.
we said from the get-go, I'm treating you just like a
He
witness.
made it like it was a
Ultimately,
question.
you didn't have control over the car.
Yeah.
Like he had an option.
We potentially could have gone down the road of when you left this person at the scene without checking on him.
Yes, sir.
But we also know that the proximate cause of this whole thing is Trey. We need to hold him accountable, so we're going to keep you guys as witnesses.
Thank you for that.
All right. So, you're being honest. I appreciate it.
Now that I think about it, why, how am I seeing this footage? How is this out? How is this out? Is this case already done? Like, how am I seeing this?
Were you wearing your seatbelt at least?
I don't remember. I literally don't.
Do you have any injuries around up in your neck or anything?
It was literally only my hand, and I don't know how. I really don't.
Not even
honestly,
6
I don't
months.
either because front passenger seatbelts were actually not being worn.
Yeah. I don't know how. I only broke my hand.
I don't know how you didn't go through the windshield. To be honest with you. So, all right, let me go.
So you're telling me they were going 104 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the front seat of the
Front
car
passenger seat,
with no seatbelt on.
Yep.
And he is standing here.
With a broken hand, yeah.
Alive.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how.
Yeah, it's a complete miracle because just
She doesn't know whether to like smack him up, kiss him up, hug him up, or bury him. Like she really doesn't know.
So
I don't know how.
Yeah, it's
She wanna hug him,
complete
though.
miracle because just the way that car spun afterwards was enough to maybe keep him in the car. I can't explain it.
The other guy lost his life.
Yeah, and then we have another guy who's got a broken shoulder, one of your passengers, and then there was a female that was in the back with the boys, and she has a broken leg in 2 places. But you guys got off pretty easy.
Yeah.
So, all right, let me go see if I have that medical release, and we'll.
Do I have to get it released and keep it off?
No.
I'm
he
not
means is
taking
just
that.
signing a medical release to have your medical records turned over so they can use them as evidence in the
He's
trial
a kid
against
for
your
real.
friend.
Because you're since you were injured,
Yeah.
a broken bone is a substantial injury.
Yeah.
You would be considered a victim, and
Yeah.
it would be a count of vehicular assault.
Oh, okay.
So
Then,
you're just a
I'll
witness
sign
and
it.
victim.
Yeah, I'll
So,
sign it.
okay, I'll be right back.
Can you talk to him for a minute just about life decisions
Yeah.
and stuff? Take him away.
I know at this age, how old are you now?
Yeah, I'm 15. Gotta be 16.
Young.
I know it's hard to see this stuff because you guys,
Young.
physiologically, your frontal lobe isn't completely developed, and
Yeah.
it's hard for you to understand the consequences of some of the stuff, and it's all just seems like fun and games.
Yes, sir.
But this is unfortunately the result of that, right?
Yes, sir.
And do you really want to stand in front of that guy's family and say it was just a stolen car and it was just for fun to a family who's now lost, who's his kids are without a dad, his wife is without a husband, and it's all because you guys just wanted to have fun.
Yeah, I know.
And nothing you can do, no apology you guys can do, can ever take that back.
Yes, sir.
And as far as we can tell, Atreyu doesn't seem to really care.
Yes, sir.
After this happened, did you know he stole another car?
No, I didn't. I thought he went home.
He did. No, he did.
Yeah.
But like 6 days later, he stole another car and ran from the police again, even knowing from what everybody says, everybody talked to him.
I learned from that night. I'll never do it again. I learned that it's terrible. You never should do something like that.
Because I have no doubt you're probably a good kid, but good people can make bad choices and hang out with the wrong people.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever stolen a car yourself?
No. That was my first ever time just being there. I was just there, and I didn't know
That's crazy.
what to do. I don't know.
It's pretty obvious the car was stolen, though, right?
Yeah.
How did you know it was stolen?
He ran from the cops.
Right, but did you notice he didn't have a key and the wires were all hanging out?
Yeah, I did notice that. Yes, sir.
So, and yes, your mom's upset with you, but why do you think the main reason she's upset?
Because
well, it's because obviously your actions took someone else's life.
Yes.
More importantly to her.
Yeah.
She potentially could have lost you forever.
Yeah, forever. Yeah, I know.
So, yeah, I don't know how else to make it abundantly clear to you guys that this stuff needs to change, and this is hopefully a wake-up call for you guys.
This is a wake-up call for me. Yes.
I hope it is.
Some of your other friends that are trying to go down this path.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
Because you're really lucky you're even with us.
I know. Yeah.
Literally.
I don't know how.
When I saw.
And guys, I really want you guys to share this video. Like, I really feel like your guys' kids are, anybody younger should see this kind of video right here. Because, like, this is something that actually takes place. Now, one of the reasons why I actually do enjoy watching these videos, or let me not say enjoy, why I feel it's important to watch these videos or react to these videos is just because life itself isn't censored. Even though we're censoring out, this boy's face, certain privacy things, death, sensitive things. The overall nature of life is not censored. You cannot censor it, right? And there are consequences to actions. And from a young age, I feel like it's very important to know whatever you do today has an effect on you tomorrow. This kid is very lucky. I know scenarios where everybody's going down. You know what I'm saying? That's why my comments from early on were like, oh, he's cooked and all this. But it's like, that's usually what happens. Just guilty by association. So God was really on this kid's side for the broken hand and the car, but unfortunately for the man that passed, his family is going to have to grieve. And that's very unfortunate.
Other than the fact that your seatbelt wasn't fastened.
And just my hand, I really didn't know. I didn't.
Somebody was looking out, so maybe there's a higher purpose for you to turn your life around and maybe save some other friends' lives that would go down this path, right?
I mean, it's God. I mean, he kept me alive. He did all this.
But don't waste that opportunity.
Yes, sir. I will.
Okay.
It'll never happen again.
I hope not.
I promise you.
And I would say maybe take it the other way and sort of be the voice of change for some of your other friends, because, and as Trey's finding out, it's like they're starting to finally take this stuff seriously, right?
Yeah.
The fact that he's 16, but they're going to charge him as an adult and not a kid.
Yeah.
I appreciate you being honest.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you stay that way when other folks call, okay?
The 16-year-old driver was charged with multiple felonies, including second-degree murder, vehicular homicide, felony hit and run, 2 counts of vehicular assault, attempting to elude a police vehicle, and possession of a stolen vehicle. He remains in custody with bail set at $500,000. At the time of the crash, He was already on electronic home monitoring for a prior stolen vehicle case. His record also includes referrals for harassment in June 2023 and for taking a motor vehicle without permission in September 2023, further highlighting a pattern of criminal behavior. As of now, the case remains ongoing. Share your thoughts below and remember.
Bro, I'm not gonna say it was avoidable, but the people that jumped in the car with the driver could have avoided that situation by not being in that situation. Like I said, it's very unfortunate that somebody did lose their life. But overall, life's not censored, guys. You know, the things that you guys decide to do, they definitely do have outcomes. So I hope you'll catch me in the next one, guys. I appreciate you. We're on the way to 10K. Peace.